Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all. This is Everbee, Spooky Girl, and I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit. I know y'all probably hate to hear me talk, but I wanted to add some stuff to these this new stuff I got, if you don't mind. So, this was actually done. I ain't gonna say where it was done at, but um, I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the orbs that you'll be seeing. So it was done in a building. I'll just say that. Um, and so I wanted to say, and I know I say this a lot, but I wanted to say that I know that this stuff is unbelievable for a lot of y'all. Like I get it. I get it. Um, because everybody don't have these experiences and everything. And I don't think I'm special or unusual or nothing. I still don't have a lot of it figured out. I still don't know, you know. But what I can tell you is this is real. This is real. I'm an old lady. I don't know nothing about AI or none of that. All I know how to do is, play them in slow motion. If they're too long, cut some of the end off. You know, I don't know nothing about no other type of technology. I really don't. These are real videos. And I'm usually recording them from an iPhone. And, most of the time my iPhones, the screens be broke because I drop them a lot and everything. But this stuff is real. This is real. And I just can't stress it enough, you know. And I've been seeing this stuff since I was little. I had I've did some commentary, many times about this for some of the newcomers or whatever, or people that's just visiting my channel. Yes, I can see spirit in everything. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of stuff that I guess, normal people just don't see. You know what I'm saying? And it started when I was little, and my mom used to say she didn't think I was human, you know. Um, and she kind of joked about it, but I didn't understand what she was saying. She's passed on now, but she did make that comment. And I don't know what she saw, to make her think that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was little. But I want you guys to know that everything that's different doesn't mean it has to be bad. I'm not saying that things ain't bad, that there aren't bad things. But just because something is different doesn't make it bad. You know what I'm saying? And all my experiences that I've had, just seeing things and stuff like that, they all been pleasant. They have been pleasant and positive, non-threatening. Just so you guys know, you guys look at my videos. A lot of people comment, they be worried about me, oh, be careful, you're under attack and this and that. I'm protected. When I believe in a God, have believed in a God since I was a little girl. This ain't new for me. I was told about God when I was little. So I love God and I believe in God. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. I don't do a lot of the religion and religious beliefs and stuff, but I do believe we have a creator, right? And I feel that I'm protected, and the things that I'm seeing or whatever abilities I may have is something that God want me to have. The creator, gave this to. I don't know if we all have it. I've did this commentary before, or I don't know if it's just some of us that have it. I don't know. And it just has to be activated at different times. I don't know. But I've never been harmed by it or anything. And yeah, I can see spirit. But again, I want to say to people about the orbs. The orbs are not, if people think that they're human spirits, they are deceased loved ones and whatnot. That's fine. I don't see human images in orbs. All the orbs that I've seen over the years and years and years, they have what I would call interdimensional or extraterrestrial energy to it. Images in them. I've yet to see a human in an orb. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people think orbs is, our dead relatives and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying that orbs are not just used by, deceased humans or spirits or whatever. There are other, life forms using the orbs. Okay. And I don't want people to worry about me. I'm protected. I've been seeing this stuff since I was little. It's just an unusual ability that I have, and it's just part of my journey. It's not here to harm me or nothing. It's just for me to see. So I guess it's some other stuff that'll go along with it. I haven't figured it all out. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I'm not harmed by it. So I don't want people to worry about me. I don't live a certain type of life that would have that type of things around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very loving, compassionate type person. And I don't have those issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared or nothing like that. Okay, so I just want to say that. I don't want people to don't be afraid for me. This is just part of my unusual journey. It's a lot of us that see these things. When I see humans that passed on, they look like hologram to me. I don't see them in orbs. I've yet to see a human in an orb. So everybody think orbs are just dead humans. And that's just not true. Okay? So I just want to share that with you and let you guys know it's okay. I'm okay. I'm protected. This is just part of my journey. That's all. And it's different. It's different. I understand that it's different. You know what I'm saying? To other people. But I'm kind of used to it now, so it really doesn't bother me. But no, I don't do tarot cards. I don't do black magic. I don't do voodoo. None of that. I know nothing about none of that. I've been seeing things since I was a kid. And my mom used to talk to me about some things. I did a video on that years ago. So, I don't, since it's not harming me, it's never harmed me or nothing, and I don't feel scared of it, I'm thinking it's just something I'm supposed to see. So everything that's different, don't just freak out and think it's bad. Even if it looks different, because I'm sure we look different to them too, probably. But this stuff is real. This is real. I'm an old lady in Ohio. I don't know nothing about AI. I promise you I don't. I sit here record this stuff on my phone, sometimes broken screen, all of that. Okay, so let's get to it. And some of these I will enlarge for you guys too. Like I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see them. And some of them I think may have some faces or something. Like this one, I kind of thought this one looked like it had eyes. And this is an orb right in front of me. So the video is on here. I did add the video. It's here. It's on the and I just wanted to do a little slideshow. This is some more orbs. Like I'm sitting down like a long hallway, and I cut the lights off. See this? Over here on the side. And these are around me. I can record them. I can feel them. I can see them without the camera. You know what I'm saying? And they don't harm me. They don't make noise. They don't knock things down. They don't, if I call them and ask them to, I am talking, but I had to take the sound off of here because in the background up in one of the speakers in the ceiling or something, they got some low music playing or something. So I didn't want to get copyright, for that music. So I just had to take the whole sound out. But you can actually hear me, asking, benevolent, loving light beings that is in this space, like I usually do with my videos. Can you please show yourself? And then that's when the orbs start coming. I do have a video saved on my phone with the voice and everything. But like I said, it's got music playing up in the background, like in the speakers that's in the building or something. And so, I didn't want to get copyright. So I just had to take the whole sound out. But you can see me asking the orbs to show themselves, and they start showing themselves, right? But I had to take the sound out. I'm sorry for that. I figured they was gonna copyright me, you know. So yeah, look, and that was the one I just showed you. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I did this one 3 times because I wanted you to see the play at the bottom and all that stuff you can see is real. Um, this was the first one I started with. This was the original size, how the orb came out. And I'm asking these orbs, to come out, well, I'm not even calling them orbs, just benevolent, loving light beings. Can you please come out and show yourselves? See? And there you go. Now, there's some lights in the background that are not orbs, just so you know. But these are orbs. And some of them look like they have faces, you know? Uh-oh. There's one. So I don't want you guys to be worried about me, you know? Because even if there is something bad, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm a very loving, compassionate person. Yes, some things get on my nerve. If you watch my channel, you know which things they are. But I don't hate anybody or none of that. And I may dislike some things people do, but I don't hate. And I feel that I'm protected because I've been seeing this stuff since I was a kid. So, uh, you know, most people probably would be in the crazy house by now. I'm an older lady now, but you know, yeah, I'm used to it now. And it looks like this is it right here. But it looks like they show themselves more to me. And this was one of the ones I started with. And this one looked like it had eyes to me. You know? This looked like it it's got eyes. I could be wrong, but that looked like it has eyes. So, uh, okay. Okay, so thank you guys for listening. And thank you for stopping by as always. Okay? Ever be spooky girl. Thank you.